Somebody go for a towel. Bring a towel. We can't wash. We can't wash the clothes. We can't cook the food.
It is very unfortunate, right, that all the tanks all down this area are empty at present.
Empty.
And you've got a driver of a tanker marked ML91 could tell these people that he is not filling any tanks down here because we're wasting water. That's very unfortunate. And he used it explicit in saying it. That's what you're saying, here, you know. That happened, yes. Yes.
He messed up. Mr. Rose was here and he stopped there.
That is what incites these people to do this. Because you can't got a situation where there's no water, all the tanks empty, and the person that's supposed to be filling the community tanks telling the people of the area he is not filling any tanks. He needs to be disciplined.
Why are all of these water tanks driving up and down Horsill, Vaughns Road, Surinam, and still every single tank empty? From Surinam, the top of Horsill, straight down to St. Joseph Parish Church, not a tank. If there's 15 tanks from St. Joseph Primary School to the Parish Church down there that break down, which I live down behind, not one of these tanks ain't got in a drop of water. I know walk from down behind God back. Because I down behind the church. And when I said down behind, I mean down inside down behind. I just got to climb hills. From my house, I live down in the bottom by myself. I just got to climb hills to get water. I got back problems. I got slip disc and I suffer with fibromyalgia. If I don't know it, Google it and we're going to find out. I was getting nerve pains in my hand. I could barely shut my fingers sometimes. But yet still, I live down in the bottom by myself, and when the water go off, I just got to climb hills. I've got to beg people to bring water for me. I've been begging for years for little assistance down in Vaughns Road No. 1/2 because it's no longer number 1. It is a half a road. You got steps at one end that you're falling down, coming down. You got steps at the other end. They ain't got no street like that. You can't even see a part you're going. And even when you come down to there outside where you fall down. I see people fall down, coming down by me down in Vaughns Road No. 1/2. I even fall down myself. And he come and take me up. You know how many people had to come and take me up from down in there? And you know why I got back problems? Because the road, the government road, when I was picking pears on my last stand on the government road, the whole road collapsed with me. Yes, the government accept responsibilities and they give me a little crumb, but that little crumb now can't help me with these pains that I still going through day in day out for years. I was suffering down in Vaughns Road No. 1/2.
We've been working these men extraordinarily hard. They've been working from morning well into the night. Okay, it has not been easy. It has not been easy dealing with this, and the last week in particular has been especially challenging. Last week, when we were telling Barbadians to stay off of the road because of the road conditions, these drivers were out there trying to satisfy a water need. I also have to say that I'm aware of instances where people across Barbados have also been extraordinarily disrespectful to them. So there has to be a bit of give and take. And we know that people are hurting, but please be patient. They will get to you. So there's no reason for a person who is, I understand the pain, but equally I want St. Josephines and people from elsewhere to recognize that we're dealing with human beings just like them, who are doing their very best in difficult circumstances. We don't countenance disrespect at all, but equally we have to ask that the people who are to be served must also maintain a level of civility towards these guys. Working a 12-hour day in difficult circumstances is hard for anybody. But I'm not here about a photo shoot, I'm not here about politics. I'm here as the MP to try to make sure that the residents of St. Joseph get water. We can only be in one place at a time. We've chosen to be here because Lammings is a very dense area, the Lammings Sugar Hill, and they've been especially challenged. They've always been especially challenged. As far back as 2016, we've been on this trail. So we're here today. You can see there's a Barbados Water Authority tanker at that end. There's a BDF tanker here at this end to try to deal with the immediate problem of today. I apologize to the people of this constituency, but also to the people of Barbados, wherever they are, because we have a significant challenge. But as a government, we are committed to fixing it, and let me see if we can give you those details. And I really expect that within the next few weeks, if not few months, we will be able to put this particular dreadful episode behind us.
The Vineyard to Golden Ridge project is on stream. It is expected without any further delays that we will have water in the system by the ending of May. That will take care of water in the St. Joseph, St. Andrew, St. Thomas, the full eastern corridor, right? And that will greatly alleviate the problems that the AG are having in this constituency of St. Joseph. In addition to that, there's also the St. Stephen's to Lodge Hill project that will push water in the northern corridors of St. Joseph as well. So in quick time, we're expecting that that particular problem that is being experienced in the St. Joseph area is rectified. But at the same time, we're cognizant that there are problems in other areas of the country. And measures are also being put in place in terms of water augmentation projects. We have desal plants that are going up in the northern area that will take care of the problems that St. Peter, particularly Boscobel, and St. Lucie will be having in that area. There is to be a major mains replacement project in place because we know that there's some groundwater that is happening within the corridors of St. Lucie and other areas as well. And the truth is, that is tied to water mains that are in existence. It was in place for more than 75 years. So we're looking to put a project in place that will do that. We're trying as much as possible to see how best we can augment the water system by drilling more wells, by releasing more water in the system that will cause all of these problems to be resolved at some point in time.